What up, YouTube? Knives and Gear Insights with another short review for a knife that I just picked up not too long ago. It's the Sitivien ST995, which is a I would say kind of premium knife. It's a great knife, especially for the price. I mean, $79.99 or whatever this knife is. I think it was $79.99, and then there's a 10% discount. The discount is still available on Amazon. Is amazing. So you get basically carbon fiber scales. You get titanium frame or titanium scale. What is it called? Yeah, titanium frame, titanium bolster, M390 blade, mill titanium pocket clip, titanium anodized titanium pivot colors on both sides, and a really classic looking knife that is really cool. I think. I mean, that's why I picked it up, and it's got great action. I put the only thing I did different on this one, I modded a little bit to my liking. I put skiffs in this one, and I added this thumb stud. Okay, you don't have to add this thumb stud. I know this makes this knife maybe look ugly a little bit, and you can easily flick it off the fuller here. That's not the problem. Don't get me wrong. You can flick it off the fuller. I just feel like, I like options on my knife, and this little thumb stud that I added gives it the options. You have a flipper tab. You got the thumb stud. You got your fuller flick. Anything you want on this knife. This is super fidgety. Like, this is one of my most fidgety knives. This is so smooth since I added the skiffs to it. And the thumb stud, you might call me stupid for doing this, but it's my knife. I do what I want with my knife. So I don't like the look of the thumb stud. Don't get me wrong. I don't like it. I would love to drill a hole and do a real thumb stud to it. But the way the thumb stud is positioned here, it's very hard to get a thumb stud in here to do this. So, and the blade doesn't give you much option to put a thumb stud here. So this is the only option you have, is these quick studs that you can put on your bug out and whatever else other knives that are for. But yeah, I think this thumb stud adds a lot of personal, for me, a lot of fidget value to the knife. And I love fidgety knives. So yeah, that's my personal thing. You don't have to like it. But it's for me, it's my knife, and I really like the thumb stud. Even though it looks ugly. Okay, I get it. I really get it. It looks ugly as hell, but it does so much for me for this knife to just simply, look over the ugliness. So, yeah, let's go back to the knife real quick. So we got T8 pivot, we got T6 hardware around the knife. We got real carbon fiber scales, titanium liners, titanium backspacer here with a if you're looking into putting a lanyard on, you can get a little lanyard stud here. M390 blade, classic blade shape, drop point with a swedge on top, which makes this look good. Like I said, I love this knife. This is for a $79.99 premium knife. You can't beat the value on this knife. You just can't. I haven't seen anybody else produce this. Yes, the M390 might not be the hardness, like the optimum hardness, but I really don't care. At that price, it's just great. So let's get, after the little rant, let's get into the size comparisons here real quick. So let's do the, let me get this. Sorry for the little interruption. My wife just walked in while I was recording, so I had to stop it real quick. So again, here we got the comparison with the Knives Equivoc. Then we got the comparison with the Kaiser Hawk DLC. So you can see that the knife is still very similar in length, but this is a much more gentleman's like carry. The design overall. Here we got the tenable fan rear. You can see also they're very similar in length. Probably the most closest when it comes to comparison would probably be the CBB Hyperpulse here. Very similar build, very similar shape. except of maybe the swedges here. A little bit larger. The CBB is a little bit larger than the Sitivien. Not by much, but a little bit. And then we got here the Migrant Royale, which is actually a little bit shorter. And then also, last but not least, the little NAS Lander, which is probably when it comes to the just the knife shape itself, probably the most similar to this Sitivien than anything else that I have. But yeah, the Sitivien ST995 is definitely a good value for your money. Let's get the measurements here real quick. So we got an overall length of right about 7 3/4. We got a blade length of 3 7/16. We got a cutting edge of 3 5/16. So yeah, definitely a good size, good EDC size. Carries super. Like I said, I put the extra in it. I put skiffs in it, and it's so buttery smooth. Like it's drop shot. It's effortless to operate. Weight on this guy is also, it's a very light knife. It's not that heavy. I think it was 3.5 ounces or so, which is a great weight for the overall thing. Yeah, right at about 3.52 ounces. With a what was it? What was the blade length again? About close to 3.5. Whoops. God, what did I just measure? Brain fart. Yeah, close to 3.5-inch blade. So, yeah, it's right there where it needs to be weight-wise. So this is a very simple, very easy carry, super smooth. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. You do not need to put skiffs in it. It comes smooth from the factory, but the skiffs give it just much more value. The same with the thumb stud that I added. I really like this. It's. I mean, you can see this. This is absolutely effortless to operate. Like, it's insane. I think this knife, added skiffs and that thumb stud, depending on what you want to do. I mean, like I said, it's my knife. I did what I like to do. Whatever you want to do with it, it's up to you. It comes in a couple different color options. You can go fancy. You can get a green Damascus scales or colorful Damascus scales. You can also go pink. This comes in a pink option as well for women if they want to carry this, or if you want to carry it as pink. I don't know. I mean, I just went with the most classic version there is. Like I said, the Sitivien ST995, definitely a good offer. There are several options from Sitivien that are in that range, in that price range, which are frowned up on, I guess, because a lot of people think, that M390 is not the great steel because it's, heat treat and all. But yeah, I don't really care. At $79.99, it's a great knife. It looks great. It's a slim carry, easy to carry, smooth, and I feel like it's definitely worth it. I would definitely recommend this knife. If you want to pick it up, I will link it in the description. And if you like my content, I would really appreciate if you leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And that's pretty much it for today, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.